All right, so today we're gonna try a little bit different of a mod. I know, several months ago before I got the truck, I was doing gun stuff. Now everything's been about the truck. Obviously this goes hand in hand with the truck, Jeep, everything that I do around here. I got tired of lugging around the giant pressure washer that I've got out there. I want to give this a shot, and so we're gonna try a couple mods. I've got some brass fittings for a quick disconnect that I've already done on a 100-foot hose. So this comes with a proprietary quick disconnect, which is plastic. We're gonna put on this brass end, and then I've got some other stuff we're gonna try out. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna need an 11/16 wrench. We're gonna go ahead and put it on there and loosen it up. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get that taken out. Inside there, you've got the plastic O-ring, which should not need Teflon tape, so we're going to go ahead and just screw this in. Let's see if that is 11/16 as well. Appears it is. Just try to get that as snug. As possible. And the concept is, take your quick disconnect, put it on there, obviously throw your battery in, throw your wand extensions on there, and it should be good to go. So I'm gonna go outside, give that a shot, make sure we have no leaks, and we'll be right back. All right, so I went outside, tested it with the hose, everything worked perfect. So just to kind of show you, as far as what comes in the Ryobi, you have this plastic quick disconnect and this plastic quick disconnect. So again, with this being proprietary, you can't switch to brass fittings, and obviously it's just more tension on that. I don't know that I will ever have a need for using something like this. This is awesome if you're off grid. Throw this in a bucket, throw it in a creek, a river, whatever the case may be. Especially maybe someone that has a boat and they're cleaning their boat on the side of the lake, and you can drop that down in there. It's got a filter. Anyway, for the bulk of my use is obviously going to be connected to a normal water hose. So my thought is, this is out there on my hose. It quick disconnects. You now have your hose, but what if I want to switch over and use this that you can put like on a 2-liter bottle or other types of bottles, and then again this hose that you can put down in any water source. So if you take their factory proprietary quick disconnect, so again, this is what would be on your hose, and I bought a 4-pack, and I'll link all this in the description. But take that quick disconnect, so again, this stays in there. Take the factory one that came out of the Ryobi, screw it into the other end of that quick disconnect, put that into that quick disconnect. If you were, going to use one of these things, this is just as an example until I open these up, but both of these pieces have that connection on there. So you could just have this setting to the side, or throw that in your bag with those two accessories. And then, when you want to go to use that, throw that quick disconnect on. And then you now have what was the factory connection, and you can reuse these accessories. So that is my modification. I've seen others that just stop there and then you're screwed as far as using any of these pieces. So next I have a foam cannon that's going to connect on here, and don't mind this water that came from I didn't have the wand or anything in there, so it just is coming out of the edge. It didn't come out of the actual quick disconnect. So no Teflon tape needed. Again, just put that in there, use an 11/16 wrench, get it screwed in, and then these are on those two accessories and other accessories that they sell. Take your factory piece, put it in another quick disconnect end, throw that in your bag, use this around your house or wherever you go, and then whenever you need to use the proprietary connection, chunk that on there, and then you're good to go. So that's my modification, and hopefully that helps out some people. Let me know if you got any questions or concerns, and then next we will try out the foam cannon. Alright, the other aspect of this, the other coolest mod with this is, I don't know about you, but whenever I'm in the middle of washing, you know, we'll just call it being lazy, I don't want to walk all the way back to the hose bib to turn it off. So make sure you put a on-off valve on your hose, and then you never have to walk back over to the bib. You can turn it on, turn it off as you're changing out the attachments. If you're turning off the power washer to you know, work on the truck, you know, hand scrub, anything like that, work on the wheels, you don't need the water going. Just have that quick disconnect with a on-off valve, and then you don't have to mess with anything. So that is Teflon taped, and then it is on a 100-foot pocket hose. So we'll give it a shot and see how it works out.